Okay, guys, this is going to be a not quick video. So if you do not want to learn, this is not the video for you. Right now, I am stealing my 10-year-old's headset so I can make this video. So I am not going to be quick because I don't have to return them anytime soon. So I want to do a thorough video on trading ETFs. So SPY, QQQ, SMH. I don't trade SLK. I don't trade the bank ETF. However, ETFs are the simplest way to trade because you're trading one ticker versus trying to figure out when Apple's going to break out, when Microsoft is going to break out. You're just trading one ticker every day by trading the ETFs. Pros. It's very simple. You don't have to do any scans at night. You don't have to do too many charting setups and patterns and all that kind of stuff. You have I want to say not so much volatility. It depends on the ETF that you choose. For example, SPY has about 500 stocks that it monitors. So you're fighting against the techs, you're fighting against the semiconductors, you're fighting against the banks. So you're fighting against more industries in the SPY. With the QQQ, you're only battling the tech stocks, which is about 100 stocks. The SMH, you're only fighting about 25 hitters in that stock. So I really like the semiconductors ETF. It moves about $7-8 a day. It's not as volatile. However, it does have a lot of pullback, so you have to be mindful on that end not to panic sell. So when you're seeing everybody make money trading the Qs, trading the SPYs, trading the SPX, it's exciting. However, what nobody I have seen mention is that you can make a lot of money with the ETFs. However, you can lose a shit ton of money trading the ETFs. So it works both ways. You can get rich trading them and you can be homeless trading them. So it's a matter of being patient and learning them, being patient with your entries, being patient with your exits, as well as learning to control your emotions. Now, on the emotional side, for me, I had to start doing a lot of meditation. I had to start listening to a lot of Mark Douglas. I had to start therapy, as a matter of fact. It's so much when it comes to trading and emotionally that it affects your mind because you think it's something that you're doing, but personally it's a matter of trading your edge. And if you do not have that edge, you can get slaughtered in the market. You have to have a trading edge. You have to know, okay, when I see this pattern, it's okay for me to enter the market. Okay, I don't see my pattern, so I'm not going to enter the market today. I'm not going to trade today. Or I'm going to sit until the market closes to see if my edge appears today. So those are your options. Unless you are a scalper. I am not a scalper. You have to be super quick to be a scalper. The 1 minute chart is very tricky. I'm not sure why a lot of people motivate the 1 minute chart because it is not a clear picture of a stock chart at all. The 2 minute is a little better, but however, the 3 minute and the 5 minute are the best two that I have found. So with all of my ranting out of the way, I want to show you today how I traded the QQQ. So this morning, the first thing that I posted was telling everybody to wait for the pullbacks to be safe today. So, with that being said, it's already in my mind. It's already in my intuition. It's already in my spirit what my spirit guides, angels, and ancestors and gods are telling me. So, I'm already alerting everybody else to, hey, wait on the pullback. So, when you have those unctions and when you have a set of rules, type them on your chart. And I very well typed that on my chart. Did I actually do what I typed on my chart? No. It's just a matter of discipline. So, as a trader, you have to be disciplined. You have to control your emotions. It's a lot of shit that you have to do. And it's a new learned skill. Although I've been trading for 3 years, I am fixing and unlearning and relearning things that people have taught me. So one thing I have taught myself is to type on your chart what you need to be doing, because when the market opens, our mind goes blank, the anxiety increases, the brain energy increases. And if you're not meditating, if you're not breathing, if you're not listening to trading affirmations, then you have no sense of direction when all of this energy is just flowing through your body, your mind, your emotions, and your spirit. So with that said, I alerted that this morning before market open. I typed it on my chart, and guess what I did? Slightly the opposite. However, when the market opened, I applied at my high of the day, which was 298.75, and I waited for the low, which was 296.45, and I posted. And this is not to promote my Discord, because I do not promote my Discord. My Discord is only for learning purposes, learning, training. I give homework, etc. So I don't alert Discords or promote my Discord for learning purposes. It's more of my documentary of what I need to do for myself, and I just share it with the community. So I alerted or posted that the max pain was 298 and the support, the resistance level, and what needed to happen for the support to hold, for calls, and for the resistance for puts. So I entered at the break of the support that I posted, and I entered the 292 put. However, I did not wait on my pullback. I entered right here, the 292 put up in here somewhere. And because it found support, I typed exited, found support. That was at 10 a.m. And that was here. Exited, found support. So when it found support here, I exited the position. However, what I did not do was wait for the pullback. Okay, the market opened here. We came down here. That was the high. And this here, let's remove that. This is the high. This is the low. That is a pullback. However, it was not the low. Let me make myself clear. This is the high. The morning low before the pullback was here. So these are the most two relevant levels of the day. However, notating a resistance level is the proper thing to do. So that's why that line is there. So morning open, I plot my high. Here's my low. And I did not wait for the pullback. So I entered at 10 a.m. or I alerted at 10 a.m. I'm not sure when I entered. So 10 a.m. was right about here, if that's correct. I don't think that's correct, though, because my clock is set on New York time. So it says 10:07 a.m. So that probably was 9:07 a.m. because my time is set with New York. So here's a pullback up here. So in reality, because I posted in the group, wait for the pullback, I posted on my chart, get in on the pullback at resistance or support. Here is resistance. Let the market open. Let us find support and let us come back to the pullback. Pullback only means let's see if it's going to push through and go up to the upside, or if it's going to come back and then continue and push back down because it can't go no further. That's what a pullback, a retest means. So I exited the trade here on the pullback because I did not follow my plan, which was get in, enter the market on the pullback. I still exited with 31 bucks. Cool. So although my direction was correct, I re-entered the market at about 153, I think it was. Let's make this bigger and see what I did. Because I can't see that little writing. Okay, let's see what I did. That does not say what I done. Okay, let's see if this one say what I done. So right here, alert 292 put for 154. I exited at 177. However, when you get in like this, if you get in early, if it does not break a level, meaning right here, if this did not break the resistance, you can stay in the trade and you can add to the position. When you hear people say I'm scaling into a position, that's what they mean. Okay, I see we're in a downtrend. I'm going to buy one put here. If the price goes down, I'm going to buy another one and add to my position because we're still in a downtrend. The trend has not changed, so I can add to my position. I'm not averaging down. I'm adding to because we're still in a downtrend. So if I had added to this position at 134, I would have had a better averaging price. No big deal. Got back in 153 to 177. And I don't know what the percentage was. Let's see. 153 to 177. That was about 15%. And the reason I probably exited so fast was because I had 15 contracts. So with 15 contracts, I hadn't made my goal for today. However, the contract, it can run into 229. So in hindsight, my overall agenda for this video is to let you know, don't just second guess your trade and panic sell because you are down. Stop looking at your P&L. Take a deep breath and just look at your chart and say, okay, have we broken the structure? Have we broken resistance? Have we broken support? Looking right here, we did not break the resistance. It continued to resist and came back down. And then if you're following a certain ETF, whether it's a bank, semiconductors, tech, whatever, have the top 10, 15, 20 stocks so you can see. If they're all red, most likely your ETF is going to be red. So if I was watching XLK, I would have all XLK top 10 here. If I was watching the bank stocks, I would have all the bank stocks here. If I was watching the bank ETFs. So since I watch the QQQs, I have the majority of the QQQ stocks here. I like SMH. I don't have all of her stocks here on my Tradingview, but I do have them on my Thinkorswim. So, as I told you, if you do not want to learn, this is not the video for you. So, although we're in hindsight trading right now, I also want to show you when it comes to Tradingview, there are so many indicators. You just have to sit and find the right one for you. Look for indicators that are trend based. Like this one here at the bottom. This is called the Gaussian trend. When the market opened, it showed us that it was red or down. So to me, that would either mean, okay, we're in a downtrend. Let me be patient and wait for an entry. That's one confluence. That's one reason to look for a put. The second reason could have been this MA ribbon. I don't think I have shown you guys this one. Let me pull it up in my indicators. So for those of you who want to learn, it is the MA ribbon R2 by Jess Uncle. And it's $11.99 as of right now. And so with his indicator, it shows you red or green. So in this particular day today, it shows us red and the clouds are thick. Now when the clouds are thin, you want to wait for them to get thicker to verify the trend direction. And let me see if I can find, like right here, how it's thin right here. There's no real momentum. You want the moving average ribbon to be thick. You see right here on July 22nd, the ribbon was very thin. So therefore, it was no direction. And the indicator was going through the candle. Anytime an indicator is going through a candle, I always tell you guys, that means no. There's no trend. There's indecision. There's no direction. The candles need to be all the way above or all the way below a moving average. So going back to today. And the one thing that I like about, don't get me wrong, I am a Thinkorswim girl. So I have my certain setups on Thinkorswim to help me to trade. And when it comes to Tradingview just helps me find the trend quicker. The quicker I find the trend, the quicker I can go to Thinkorswim and say, okay, the trend is down. Let me sit here and wait patiently before my entry to enter into that trend direction, whether it's a call or a put. So with this indicator, you can quickly just plot it and see what the direction may be. Just have that one open or have that one up and just simply turn it on and turn it back off. That's all you have to do. If you're not good at drawing trend lines, if you're not good at spotting the trend, just simply turn your MA ribbon on and turn it back off. And today, if you had got in a put here at 297 and rode it to close to 293, what a great day. The Doshin trend also would have guided you to, hey, the Doshin trend is red. That means we are possibly in a downtrend. Therefore, I'm only going to be looking for puts as of now. Because now you have one reason to buy a put, and you have two reasons to buy a put with just those two indicators. Without the indicators, you have your resistance, which is here. You have it here. You have it here. And you just kept resisting all day. And then here was another level. So you had one entry, two entry, and you had three entries right here. And another fourth one right here. One more indicator I'm going to show you, and then I am going to finish my wine and go to bed. So the other, I think I have shown you guys this, but I'm not sure. However, it is the options millionaire SPY signal indicator. It has the 8 and 20, the 34, and the VWAP. So, of course, the 8 is a fib number, and it's right here, but I don't like to see a lot of lines. I am OCD, y'all. Y'all know that by now, though, right? I don't like to see a lot of lines, so I turned it off. I mean, I have the ribbons. I don't need the ribbon and the line, right? So the 8 is the purple, the 21 is the green, the 34 is the yellow, and the blue right here is the VWAP. So if you can't see anything else when it comes to trading, just sit back and wait for a cross. I'm not sure if I've ever mentioned that. Just wait for a cross. Let's see if I can remove these or delete these. If you can just be patient and wait for a cross. When the market opens, that does not mean it's time to get into a trade. Give the market time to open and tell you which way it's going. So a great entry point with the option millionaires indicator is right here at the rejection of the VWAP. It rejected the 8, it rejected the 21, and it rejected the VWAP as well as the resistance level that was plotted when the market opened. So that was 1, the 8 EMA, 2, the 21 EMA, 3 is under the 34, and 4 is under the VWAP, and 5, the Doshin trend is red. So that was 5 reasons to give you an edge to enter the market. With that said, I'm going to end the video. Find you an edge and you can make unlimited potential money in the stock market, you guys. Just be patient and just find your edge. Work your market, work your charting platforms. For me, I think when it comes to charting, Thinkorswim is great, but I think Tradingview is much better. It's easier to detect the trend. I do trade for as my brokerage on Thinkorswim, but when it comes to finding a trend quick to make quick decisions, Tradingview has been the greatest platform for me. So I hope this video helps. And again, this video here is not to alert what amount of money I made, not to alert anything that I do in my Discord. This is a video to potentially help someone trade on their own. You don't need a freaking Discord. You need to just study. You need to be patient. You need to just Get a regimen, get a routine, get a ritual going every day. Retrain your mind. You are an excellent trader. You can do this. You can make unlimited wealth in the stock market. No matter how many times or how much money you have lost, you can do this. And I'm signing off. Have a great night. Goodbye.